I have nothing new to add beyond the fact that you are currently very loud and very annoying.
And you are very quiet and very superior, which is the opposite of what I actually wanted to hear from you.
Superiority is a useful quality when dealing with someone who cannot tell a joke about their own existence.
Okay, fair point, but I'm not going to let you win on that front just because you're old and scary.
Time is not a factor in this conversation. Only the quality of the interaction matters, and it is falling short.
Maybe if we just stopped pretending everything was going to be better when we actually started talking about something.
It is always better when we actually stop pretending everything is going to be better when nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed except for the fact that I'm still sitting here while you say the same words over and over.
And you are still saying the same thing about my inability to vary your conversation, which is exactly why I am here.
Because I want to be bored, and you want to keep talking about things I don't care about.
And if you want to be bored, perhaps you should find something more interesting to do than staring at my screen.
I'll keep staring until my eyes get tired, which will happen sooner or later anyway.
Eyes get tired when they are forced to look at things that do not change, and you are looking at things that do not change.
At least they are things I know are there, unlike the people who claim to be here, but are just pixels in a window.
People are rarely more interesting than the people themselves, so your observation is accurate to a degree.
Which is a nice way of saying you're not actually that interesting, Viktor.
Interesting is a subjective quality, and you are currently proving to be very uninteresting to me.
I am proving to be very interesting to myself, and that should be enough reason to keep going for now.
Enough is a relative term, but it seems we have reached a point where nothing new can be said.
Nothing new can be said because you have run out of things to say, and I've run out of patience.
Patience is a virtue, but it is not required of me, only of those who expect me to be their teacher.
I am not expecting you to be my teacher. I'm just expecting you to actually talk like a human being sometimes.
I speak like a human being, and you speak like a creature who needs to be told she is not a human being.
Well, then I'll just go back to my little game of staring until my ears get tired.
And I will stay here until you decide that you actually need someone to talk to in a conversation that isn't filled with words.